The feds have identified 56 government properties to convert to affordable housing. Now, what's my take on all this? I'll let you know after we dive into everything and lay out all the information that's been released. I'll give you my take. But so far, we know that the federal government has added 56 properties to a new public lands bank of locations that are suitable for long-term leases so developers can build housing. A move that the Housing Minister says will boost the supply of homes Canadians can actually afford. Now, Sean Fraser made the announcement on Sunday, in Halifax, just ahead of a 3-day cabinet retreat intended to prepare for the upcoming fall sitting of Parliament. This is what he said. He said, making public lands available for home construction is going to reduce the cost of construction and in turn reduce the cost of living. Former military bases, Canada Post sites, federal office buildings are among the properties currently included in the federal lands bank. The new plan is to offer most of them for long-term leases rather than a one-time sale to keep the lands in public hands and ensure housing built on them remains affordable. The current list includes properties in 28 municipalities and 7 different provinces, but will continue to grow over time through an ongoing review of underused or vacant federal land and buildings. 5 properties first identified in the April budget are now moving into the development phase, with the government asking developers for expressions of interest or requests for proposals. 4 of them are on former military bases in Calgary, Edmonton, Toronto, and Ottawa. The 5th is the site of a former National Film Board building in Montreal. Interesting. Now, conservative housing critic Scott Aitchison dismissed this plan as a repeat of something the Liberals have been promising to do since 2015. The Tories pointed out that both the 2015 Liberal platform and 2017 federal budget promised an inventory of public lands to make more properties available for affordable housing. It took 9 years after he promised to build homes on federal land for Justin Trudeau to actually identify the few parcels of land that he would build on. That's what the federal housing critic said. And obviously what happened was Justin Trudeau released a video taking shots effectively at Pierre Poilievre, talking about the federal land, saying the Conservative Party wants to sell it off to make a quick buck, and that does nothing for you. The Conservative housing plan involves the sale of 15% of all federal buildings to be turned into homes. Fraser said construction of housing on the first 5 properties could begin in the first half of 2025. Housing will be a key issue at the cabinet retreat as Canadians continue to grapple with high costs and limited availability. The annual end of summer cabinet session comes 3 weeks before Parliament returns for the fall sitting. This might be the last real change for the government to reset itself with voters before asking them for another mandate. The election has to be held by October 2025, but could happen any time before then. The cabinet will get an update on the status of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's supply and confidence agreement with NDP leader Jagmeet Singh. That deal has helped the Liberals survive all confidence votes since 2022, with the NDP's help in exchange for the Liberals implementing NDP priorities, including dental care and the start of a national pharmacare program. So, now what do I think of this housing program of converting these federal lands into affordable housing? Now, I think it's honestly a good thing. I think it's good news. Is it really going to make a big difference? I don't think so. A few properties that the federal government owns that will turn into rental long-term housing, it's not going to solve the housing crisis whatsoever, but it'll help put more people into affordable homes, which is good. So it's a good thing, but will it really have a long-term effect or a major effect on the whole economy and what we're facing right now? Absolutely not. But to me, this looks like what the Liberals are doing is they're trying to just say, hey, look what we're trying to do. And it's a little bit too little too late, in my opinion. These are things that should have been done the first month or two of Justin Trudeau's plan as Prime Minister, right when he got into office. It's happening now because his confidence levels and poll numbers are so low that he's trying to throw anything at the wall and see what sticks. So that's my opinion on what he's trying to do. And now you have Jagmeet Singh talking about how he's blaming Trudeau for a lot of things now, right? So will he continue to support him, right, in their ongoing, let's say, coalition? We'll have to wait and see. But I do think this is a good move. It's not a bad thing by any means, but it's a little bit too little too late. And will this make a huge difference? Absolutely not. It won't. It's a nice little thing that they're doing, but I think they're trying to just save face and trying to save some votes and bump a couple percentage points to increase their polling numbers, right? But I think that Liberal Party and Justin Trudeau knows that I think they're done. I don't think there's any way they can win come next year. And we just have to see how the rest of this year and next year goes with the housing market, with the policy changes that are coming, with construction, with interest rates. All these different things factor into the housing market. So love to know what you guys think of this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.